Welcome everyone to the Season 2 premiere of AM Sessions. I'm your new host, Vanessa Solis.
And I'm Nick Vandewalker. We're here to bring you the best music Middle Tennessee has to offer.
So let's jump right in. Welcome everyone, and thanks so much for tuning in for Season 2 of AM Sessions.
We are so excited to be back and have a lot of great things in store, including a live performance from the very talented Jessica Yellowitz. Now let's get a behind-the-scenes look at this week's live guest, Jessica Yellowitz.
Fairfax, Virginia. It's about 10 minutes outside of Washington, D.C.
Caught a dragonfly inside a jar.
I've been singing since I was 6. I pretty much just did the school talent show in my elementary school, and I sang The Circle Game by Joni Mitchell. So my mom said that I could either have voice lessons or guitar lessons, and I was so set on having voice lessons that I did that for about 4 years, and I started playing the guitar when I was 15. I went online and I just looked up the basic chords and just learned. I think I learned a Jason Mraz song as my first song and just kept practicing and practicing. When I was 16, I came to Nashville for the first time with my dad, and he has a close friend he's a producer, so he produced 2 of my songs. They were the first originals that I wrote.
Look around at all the faces, scan the crowd, you'll be astounded.
I wouldn't necessarily put my music into one category, but I would consider it more of a folk singer-songwriter acoustic. For a long time I was really obsessed with country music, and I wanted to come to Nashville so bad because it's the capital of country music, but I really listen to everything now, but I'm really into just mellow acoustic music. I started listening to Joni Mitchell, and then I started listening to Bob Dylan and some of the the old folk artists like that, like Joan Baez, and just became really inspired. I have this one song called Life is Sweet. That's probably one of my favorites. I play it so much. I love playing it for a crowd because it's really just about making the world a better place, and a lot of my songs kind of center around that theme, just because I figure as a songwriter you kind of have a lot of power in your hands when people listen to your music, because music is it's a huge influencer. It's just kind of about doing even little things to make the world a better place for people.
We're about to go to break, but when we come back, we'll get to talk to Jessica live on the show.
Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Hey guys, we're back here with Jessica Yellowitz in a studio. Jessica, tell me, how have you been?
I've been good. Yeah, how about you?
I've been really good. So I just kind of want to know, how did you get into performing?
So I started performing when I was 6. My first ever live performance was the talent show at my elementary school, and I actually had my dad as a drummer, and I had him play with me, and another one of his bandmates played guitar, and I sang The Circle Game by Joni Mitchell. And so, yeah, after that, I was just kind of hooked on performing. Even at 6, I knew it was something I really wanted to do. So.
Yeah, and you said that you have written over 40 songs, and by the time you graduated high school. So can you tell us a little bit about that? And you said that you even had some recorded?
Yeah, so I started playing guitar. I taught myself how to play guitar when I was a freshman in high school. I'd always been passionate about singing, but I really wanted to, play an instrument. So I taught myself guitar, and then right when I started playing guitar, I started writing songs. It just felt really natural to me. And yeah, by the time I graduated high school, I had written close to 40 songs, and I have had 4 professionally produced, 2 here in Nashville with a family friend, and 2 back home in Bethesda, Maryland. And yeah, so that was a really awesome experience, just getting to, be in a studio for the first time and everything, so yeah.
That's really cool. So I know you're from Virginia.
Yeah.
But I know you got to perform around the DC area.
Yeah.
What was that like?
So I'm from Fairfax, Virginia, and that's about 10 minutes outside of DC. So where I'm from, I'm really close to DC. I'm really close to Maryland. So there's definitely more opportunity there, just because the number of singer-songwriters in that area is a lot smaller than the Nashville area. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I've gotten to play at a lot of cool places, restaurants, cafes, country clubs. There's this really cool venue in Vienna, Virginia called Jam and Java that I've gotten to open up at for artists there a couple times. So yeah, it's been really awesome. Yeah.
That's awesome. And so you just said that you've played all over Virginia and DC. How did you find your way to MTSU?
So I think it was the summer going into my senior year that I found out about it. And I, first of all, was really excited that it was so close to Nashville. When I was in elementary school, I was absolutely obsessed with country music. And I just knew I wanted to come to Nashville so bad. But yeah, so I kind of researched the recording industry program online, and I just could not believe that a school offered songwriting as a major. Some people don't even believe that I'm majoring in songwriting. But it's so amazing to be able to study something you love so much, because I can't imagine studying anything else. So it's just so cool that a school offers that.
That's really cool. I'm glad you found us.
Yeah, I know.
You mentioned earlier how your dad performed with you like before, and I know he seems to be a very influential person.
Yeah.
So how does like working with that, how does that influence your music?
So my dad, he's a professional drummer percussionist. I look up to him so much. He's influenced a lot of my taste in music. He really influenced me to get into music, kind of. I mean, my mom did as well. But yeah, so he was in a band for 18 years. They split up when I was like in elementary school, but I kind of grew up like, you know, going downstairs to their band practice, and they would sing me goodnight and stuff. And but yeah, and when I play around the DC area, when I'm home, he plays with me on my like all my basically every set that he can. He plays the cajon. So it adds so much, and it's so special to be able to do that with my dad. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So who else inspires you musically? I mean, obviously your dad, but
Yeah.
What kind of artists do you listen to?
So I currently I've been listening to a lot of like contemporary folk stuff, but like my biggest influences, and who always will be, Alison Krauss. She's a huge influence of mine. She does more like bluegrass kind of stuff, but her voice has just always been like what I want to be, you know. And then Shawn Colvin, big fan of hers. And then Joni Mitchell, of course, just her songwriting, her voice, just everything about her. But yeah, those are definitely my three biggest influences. I'm also like big fan of Fleetwood Mac and stuff, bands like that. But yeah, when it comes to like singer-songwriter.
Well, that's really cool.
Yeah.
to know. Where can we find some of your music?
So currently I have, if you go to my website, I have 4 of my songs up there, and you can find them on SoundCloud too. Those are my 4 professionally produced songs, but then my YouTube channel has just video after video of live performances and stuff. So
That's
yeah.
really cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jessica. It's been an
Yeah.
honor having you in
Thank
our
you.
studio. But we're going to take a break, but stay tuned, because when we come back, Jessica will be performing live on our show.
Winter breeze is on my shoulder, and I'm on my way home. Look at me, I'm just another year older, but now I'm a long time gone. 'Cause I left my former state of mind far behind, far behind. Sit back and take the moment in, 'cause we might never be here again. Look at your face, what do I see? The moon reflected off your snowy cheeks, and it gives me peace. It gives me peace. I get the feeling you are tired, are these shorter days dragging you down? Listen to the wind blow softly. There isn't anything like that silent sound. Feel the solace all around you, and the glimmer in the stars shines through. Sit back and take the moment in, 'cause we might never be here again. I look at your face, what do I see? The moon reflected off your snowy cheeks, and it gives me peace. It gives me peace. And I walk slowly through the thoughts, and I walk slowly through the silent dreams. I can't say what it was, but I started to see a little more clearly. I think maybe it was me and a little bit of peace. Maybe the older me found my younger dreams. Sit back and take the moment in, 'cause we might never be here again. I look at your face, what do I see? The moon reflected off your snowy cheeks, and it gives me peace. It gives me peace. A winter breeze is on my shoulder, and I'm on my way home. Look at me, I'm just another year older, but now I'm a long time gone. Packed my bags and headed east. Made my way to Tennessee. All I had was a dream, and I've never felt more alive and free. Life's packed up in this car. I never thought I would go this far, but Mama always told me to shoot for the stars. So I'm gonna tell my story with this guitar. It's been a long road, but I've still got a ways to go. My eyes are getting heavy, but I'm still holding on to hope. There's still so much that I don't know, but I know this is where I'll call home. I don't know how, but I'm just trying to figure this whole thing out. It's been a long road, but I've still got a ways to go. My eyes are getting heavy, but I'm still holding on to hope. There's still so much that I don't know, but I know this is where I'll call home. Where I'll call home. Where I'll call home. It's been a long road, I don't have too much more to go. Through all the struggle, I haven't given up my hope. There's still so much that I don't know, but I know this is where I'll call home. Where I'll call home. Where I'll call home. Packed my bags, headed east. Made my way to Tennessee. All I had was a dream, and I've never felt more alive and free.
That's all we have for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in to AMP Sessions.
Make sure to like our Facebook page and give us a follow on Instagram at Amped Sessions. Until next time, stay tuned for the best music Middle Tennessee has to offer.